Hi guys and welcome back. Today we're gonna take a step back and we're gonna talk about the most important thing, mental health. I'm going to give you 10 tips on how to reduce stress, anxiety, etc. Now I am going to put a disclaimer there that I am not a professional in any kind of way. I'm just talking from my own personal experience, and I'm also putting a trigger warning out there that if any of these topics about stress, anxiety, depression is triggering you in any kind of way, then please skip this video. Also, before we start the video, I wanted to tell you that I have asked you some questions on Instagram about some kind of mental health challenge because I wanted to do myself the 75 hard day challenge, but for me that is just physically not doable. So I wanted to create my own challenge, and with the data you have given me, I am creating my own challenge, my little glow up challenge. Still working on the details, but this is coming very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. Now, without further ado, let's get into that video. So today's video comes from a lot of personal experience. If you're following me on Instagram or TikTok, you may know that at the moment I am not doing so well mentally. So for those who don't know, I suffer from very bad anxiety. I suffer from social anxiety. Because I'm a new mom, I have to deal with the postpartum depression, you know, the pandemic. And I am the kind of person who I don't like to take rest. I just want to give and work my ass off. And that has resulted in me having a mental breakdown. And this happened about 2 weeks ago. It was all too much. Especially motherhood is really a thing for me. It's very hard on me, but I've always wanted to be a mom. But now that I am a mom, I just find it really hard. And I find it really hard to accept that the old me is gone. So I have struggled with that a lot. I am still struggling with that a lot. And when I had my mental breakdown 2 weeks ago, I decided to take on some help because I really need it. I really need to fix my mental health. I am not in the mood for anything. I am lost. I've lost myself. I still find it very hard to talk about my mental health so openly. But I've seen that a lot of people are feeling the same way as me. And with this video, I really hope that I can help at least one person. So with all that being said, I am going to give you today 10 tips that will help you to reduce a little bit of that stress, a little bit of that anxiety, to make your day a little bit happier and not so depressing. At least those things really helped me. So again, I really hope it helps you too. Without further ado, let's just go to tip 1. Take time for yourself. Even if it's just 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, whatever you can get, take it. And I really need to tell that myself too. Take it. It really helps to reduce a little bit of that stress level or frustration that you have and just feel a little bit like yourself again. Last week I took for the first time in 2.5 years a hotel for the night, and it was the best thing I have done to recharge my batteries. I felt so much better afterwards. I think now I've had for months no motivation to do anything, to go to the gym, to do something fun. But after I spent that night in a hotel, I went today, yesterday and the day before to the gym an hour, and it felt so good. And I promise you, just maybe even if you are like me, a stay-at-home mom, go to the toilet for 5 or 10 minutes. Take some time for you to feel a little bit like yourself again, to recharge that battery, to get that frustration out, and so you can get back to whatever you were doing. Tip number 2, find something that you really, really enjoy doing and that you're really looking forward to it. So for me on a daily basis, I always look forward to breakfast. I love breakfast. So for me, that is a happy moment. I also absolutely love filming my dance workouts or creating my dance workouts. Now, obviously I don't want to do that every day. So that is not something daily that I can look forward to. But it is something that really, really, really makes me happy and I look forward to it. So that has really helped me out. So I really suggest you find something that you really enjoy doing and you really, really look forward to. Tip number 3. Make yourself a playlist that you know will put you in a good mood. I have a playlist filled with songs that I know will directly put me in a good mood. So whenever I feel a little bit down and I just need a little pick me up, I put on that playlist and yes. If you want me to share that playlist with you, let me know and I'll create one on Spotify or anything that is out there. But I really, really, really suggest you do that. Tip number 4, allow yourself to feel the emotions. If you have a moment in a day where you just feel anxiety, where you feel stress, where you feel sad, where you feel just not okay, take 10-20 minutes, cry it all out and then continue with your day. I feel always that I stack everything up and once I break, I lose it. So it's best thing to just let it all out, continue with your day so you don't have any kind of random breakdowns. Tip number 5, write it down. If you have a hard time expressing yourself verbally, write it down, write your feelings down, because at least this way you're not stacking it up again in your brain where you at the end will break down. Write it down so you can get it out. Tip number 6. This one has actually really helped me, but take a social media break. Social media can be absolutely beautiful, but can also be very damaging for our mental health. So maybe you can try to take a social media break. I've done it for a couple of days and I have to say, it did me very, very good. I'm always scrolling through social media, getting frustrated, then getting happy again and getting sad, getting angry and all those emotions. If you don't want to take a complete break, you can also try not to go on social media the first hour you wake up or the last hour before you go to bed. But I really suggest you take some kind of a social media break, as well as stop reading the news. I've stopped reading the news months and months ago because I was driving myself insane and I was getting so much anxiety from reading the news that I decided to just stop reading the news. If it's something really, really, really important, you'll hear it. You will hear it, but... Tip 7. Stop comparing yourself to others. Just stop it. Honestly, stop comparing yourself. Everybody's journey is completely different. Everybody's body is different. Everybody is different. And not to forget, social media is just a glimpse of someone's life. It's just a second of someone's life. We don't know what is going on behind the scenes. Most of the people only want to share the happy sides of their life and not the sad sides. Please stop comparing yourself. Please. Just do it. Stop comparing yourself. You're beautiful. You're perfect the way you are. Stop comparing. Just stop it. Please. Alright, tip number 8. Move your body. I know you probably don't want to hear it, but go to the gym, go for a walk, dance around your living room, anything, but I promise you, it'll make you feel so much better. And I know, it's so hard to put on your shoes and to actually do it. But we all know how much better we feel afterwards. We all know it. We just need to do it. I know I am one of them as well that really needs a kick on my ass. It's just that little push we need to actually do it. Next tip. Tip number 9. have a routine. Even if it's the easiest routine, the smallest routine, anything that helps you to have some kind of normality in your day. For me, it's my morning routine. I get up with my son, we have a little cuddle, we watch some YouTube. I know, very bad. Call me a bad mom, whatever. But then after 10 minutes, I start to make breakfast. And for me, this will help me to get through part of the day, because if I don't know what is to come and something unexpected is happening, I get really frustrated. I don't know what to do. I get lost. So for me, it's really good to have some kind of structure, some kind of routine. So that can really help you out to reduce your stress level or your anxiety level. And then the last, but probably the most important tip I have for you. Tip number 10, talk. Just talk. You are never, ever alone. Never. And I have really learned that in the last 2 weeks, that I am really not alone in what I'm feeling, because I haven't been talking to anyone about my problems, to anyone about my mental health. I really thought I was alone in a lot of things, and because I started talking, because I started opening up, because I started talking, I realized that I'm really not alone. And that can be very relieving. It was for me very relieving to know that I'm not alone, that I'm not crazy, that I'm not silly for having those thoughts. So I really suggest you just talk to someone. And that can be anyone. It can be your partner, it can be your family, it can be your best friend, it can be me. It can be anyone you meet online, it can be a therapist, anyone, but talk to someone. It will really help. I am going to start therapy. I think when you see this, I had my appointment already. So I'm kind of nervous for that, but that's okay. It's a journey. You know, the hardest thing is to look for help, to seek for help, to know that you need help. I know it's a really difficult step to take, but it's definitely worth it. And I always want to say, if you are struggling and you don't have anyone to talk to, which I can understand, because I've had that as well, at least the feeling I didn't have anyone to talk to, please send me a message. I am more than happy to just chat with you, or if you want to rant, just rant. Anything, send me a message, please. I am here for you, because I know how it feels like not to have anyone. If you need someone to talk to, please send me a message. I am always here if you need me. Even if I take social media breaks or whatever it is that is going on in my life, I'm always here for you. So I really hope you know that. Alright, there you have it. My tips for you to reduce a little bit of your stress, anxiety. The further I get into my journey, the more I will learn. And if I have something that can add up to these tips, I will definitely make a follow-up video. For now, I really hope this video is helpful for you. Please let me know in the comments below what you do for your mental health, and please don't forget to just live in the moment. Stop worrying about tomorrow, stop thinking about yesterday, and enjoy today. Thank you all so much for watching. Love you all.